April 2026. The Cleveland Cavaliers open Game 2, defending a home floor where they secured 27 regular season wins. The environment is relentlessly hostile. The Toronto Raptors enter the arena desperate to steal back the momentum. They rely on a revamped core, anchored by Scottie Barnes, to orchestrate an upset. Early on, Toronto plays exactly how you'd script an underdog victory. They push the pace, fire deep threes with total confidence, and fiercely crash the offensive glass. Yet, despite executing that resilient, high-motor game plan, the Raptors find themselves systematically dismantled, staring up at a double-digit deficit. Cleveland is winning through structural efficiency. They've built an offense where every movement creates a mathematical disadvantage, leaving no room for recovery. The system begins with James Harden. In this rotation, his role is centered on physical dominance, specifically designed to bully defenders on the perimeter. Cleveland hunts switches to match smaller guards onto Harden, letting him use his sheer size to back his man down in the post. This isolated physical pressure causes secondary defenders to instinctively collapse toward the paint, leaving wide-open passing lanes on the perimeter. Waiting at the end of those passing lanes is Donovan Mitchell, the primary beneficiary of a structurally compromised defense. Mitchell feasts on Toronto's drop coverage, a scheme where the big man retreats to protect the rim. With the defense stretched, Mitchell steps right into the vacated space, hitting rhythm crossovers and burying high-difficulty mid-range jumpers. Even when the defense holds strong for 20 seconds, Mitchell isolates, absorbs the contact, and beats the buzzer with brutal efficiency. A defense forced to choose between yielding a massive physical mismatch in the post or giving an elite isolation scorer open space on the perimeter is structurally doomed to fail. Then comes the third layer. With the defense stretched to its absolute limit, time to contain perimeter shooters, the paint opens up for Evan Mobley. Mobley converts that vacated space into flawless shooting efficiency. He catches lob passes and finishes alley-oops in a completely vacant lane. On the opposite block, Jarrett Allen plays a dual role. He acts as a free safety, clogging Toronto's interior attacks while dominating the offensive glass. Toronto exacerbates the problem by fumbling early rebounds and committing 20 unforced turnovers in Game 2. Cleveland punishes those errors instantly. This bar chart shows the massive spike in expected points per possession following a live ball turnover compared to a standard half-court set. Cleveland converts those transition opportunities into a turnover tax. Even when Cleveland misses, their bigs secure second, third, and fourth bites of the apple through relentless offensive rebounding. Elite playoff teams weaponize mistakes into a mathematical deficit that pure effort cannot overcome. The result is a decisive Cavaliers victory, burying Toronto in a daunting 2-0 series hole. Toronto continues to fight. Scottie Barnes hammers inside for tough finishes, and R.J. Barrett drives the lane with determination, proving the loss has nothing to do with a lack of heart. The series now shifts back to Toronto for Game 3, placing an enormous weight on the Raptors' shoulders to defend their home court. They are fighting an opponent that executes with the precision of a perfectly calibrated machine. With high-level individual shot-making backed by this level of structural precision, the Cavaliers have effectively neutralized Toronto's best efforts, turning Game 2 into a demonstration of mathematical inevitability.